All right, brother Dan. So what I kind of mean when I'm talking about, focusing on your body is just kind of do what a lot of people refer to as like a scan. So when you're laying down and you're in your retention time, or you're doing your breath holds, what you want to do is, you can start from your feet or you start from your head. Obviously you'll be laying out like so, and just kind of picture like a little scanner over your whole entire body, and just slowly move that scanner all the way down, from your head to your feet. And the point of doing that, to me, is of course you're getting more in tune with what's going on in your body, what's really going on. You tend to go, well, everybody really tends to go throughout the day and just not really look at those things. You notice pains when it's there because it's painful. But, the good feelings, it's like, wow, we feel good today. Like, really, that never really stands out that much. Also, when you can more focus in onto certain aspects of your body, you can better help yourself. So, of course, pain will tell you, hey, my knee's hurting today. Maybe I should lighten up at the gym. In the same way, you're going through your scans and you're like, hey, I'm feeling a little block here. Something doesn't feel right in my solar plexus, or, I'm feeling a little bit heavy in this area. You can help yourself by, um, at the very least, acknowledging or feeling or seeing it. So when you're in your retention time, and again, that doesn't really matter how long. If you have goals for that, that's fine. But if you can hold your breath for 2 minutes, or you can hold your breath for 30 seconds, it's the point is getting in there. Of course, the mentality to push yourself is good. That's where you want to me, you want to push yourself and push your body, because you're pushing yourself to that fight or flight response. So your brain is getting triggered, and you're essentially triggering your fight or flight response to, activate, so then you can better control the situation when those actual situations come up, and like, heavy experiences. So the focus on the heartbeat seems to me be one of the easiest ones, because it tends to be just something, that you can, something rhythmic that you can focus on. If you're having trouble with the highway noises, I suggest getting some earplugs, and that can help really, tune out a lot of stuff, because, sometimes being in the beginning, being hypersensitive to certain noises, or, distractions, the something going around, the cat's playing in the room, your neighbors are loud, a car starts, cars honking, cars driving, those kind of things. Of course, there's a lot of distractions out there. So you can get some earplugs or some earmuffs, something comfortable that, isn't going to take too much of your focus away. It's not some big clunky thing, but something to kind of cancel out some of that in the beginning, to help, facilitate more focus in. I think that could help out a lot. And just something to consider in that, as well as to just use that as a tool in the beginning, and then eventually try to move away from it. But I can definitely tell you, listening to your heartbeat And what kind of like what Wim Hof says is like, try to slow it down. And it's kind of where you're trying to tap in, and you're using your mind to work with your body. Um, and that's why he also suggests doing the cold water immersion as well. With along with the breath work, they just kind of really go hand in hand, and I feel like you get that much further. Um, there's other types of breath work too that you can practice. I'd like to just bring up in this just because that's I feel like you're kind of at that stage and point um, where you can kind of branch off and use other practices as well. The uh, alternating nostril breathing. That's a fantastic practice, and just to just little things that you can add to your practice that you're doing now. Um, of course, however much time you're willing to put into that is up to you. Um, but we can discuss that in other videos. I just wanted to focus in on what I was asking you to like focus and hone in on, this focus and scan for your body. So again, just kind of start from the head or start from the toes, whichever one, and just go up. You can go up your left leg and hey, wow, just notice the pain. Don't, I know, with the knee and the wrist and stuff, you know, maybe there's things that you might not notice because of those pains. Like, hey, my right wrist has been hurting me really bad, but so is my left shoulder. And so sometimes just because this over here is too much, it's taking away from you noticing this. So again, just kind of a focus thing, and to help get more in tune with your body, because that's the goal. We're trying to get more in touch with the person. So I hope this helps, buddy. I love you. Stay tuned.